he and I are going parallel. He wants to go right, but I'm crossing the street that he wants to turn into. And so he honks his horn at me like a psycho. And so I turn around, stand in front of him in the crosswalk, and give him a very aggressive middle finger. Because I think it's funny. The finger is just a gesture. Here's what I need to start doing. I'm not going to give people the middle finger because it doesn't quite communicate what I want it to communicate. If someone gives you the middle finger as aggressively as I do, not knowing how funny I think it is, like anytime anybody gets worked up, they lose. I have been cured of caring about confrontation or what anybody says or thinks about me or towards me. It used to ruin my day if things weren't perfect. I didn't realize how much I was a people pleaser. I thought I just cared so much about everybody getting along, harmony, love and light, good vibes, without realizing that it's okay to not like each other. You can't harm each other, but you can't have malice or hate in your heart about it. You can love people and make fun of them. From now on, I'm going to give people a thumbs down, an aggressive thumbs down, obviously joking more. When I turned around, he started rolling his window down, so that's why I got so aggressive with it. And I was communicating without words because I had headphones in, listening to Red Bar. I was communicating sternly to him, no, we do not aggressively honk at people just for crossing the street. You can't be in that much of a hurry to speed up and want to hit me. I maybe set you back 2 seconds. Literally. Like, I saw him, he was far away. I'll let you know when I get a lawsuit for getting hit by one of these psychos. Because there's so many empty alcohol cans around these parts. I'm sure the guy was drunk. But yeah, I give him the middle finger, start going away, and he is still parked in the middle of he's parked in the road. So luckily nobody was trying to turn in behind him, because he would have been holding up traffic, and that would have been rich. Just yelling at me, and I can't hear him through my headphones, so I start maniacally laughing, like scream laughing. I'm still working on myself, so part of me wants to mirror back, the reflex of mirroring somebody's energy, even if it's something that is not being true to yourself, like changing who you are to match an energy is, we don't do that anymore. And so I'm maniacally laughing, and he's still yelling, so I keep laughing. I don't even know I don't know how I did it. I was just so, like, it was adrenaline because I thought he was gonna, like, shoot me. It was crazy. It's like, but, like, fucking shoot me then. Get out. I dare you. Get out of your fucking car, in the road, leave your car parked and running in traffic, and come get me across 2 lanes of people watching. There were all these people, parked, just waiting at the red light, maybe like 5 cars deep, between him and me. So there are 10 cars watching us, because it was quite a show, I'm sure. I want to reenact the laugh, but I can't. It was just... And he's still yelling at me, and I'm across the street. I'm not still I was maniacally laughing as I was going away from him. I get to the other corner, because I still have to go another 90 degrees to get across the street that he was turning off from. If that makes sense. He's still leaning out his window, yelling at me, stopped in the road, and so I wave him off. I'm still just laughing at him. Like, there's no meanness in me after the first middle finger. I did feel bad. I wanted to tell him the whole time. I'm like, this is out of control. I want to just tell him that I mean no harm, but at the same time, of course I mean no harm. I'm just a guy crossing a street. He's mad at me because he wanted to plow me over, but that's illegal. So suddenly it's my fault. I mean no harm with my little finger, my little middle finger at him. It's just so cute. But at the same time, men are dangerous, and if he's acting that way, that is not civilized behavior. I really hope he and I were actually experiencing the same situation, in a way. Like, as soon as he drove away, he thought that was... I doubt... Of course he didn't laugh, but hopefully at some point today, by now, 20 minutes later, he has thought to himself, wow, that wasn't the way I meant to act. I lost control there. I don't know what got into me. I'll do better next time. No big deal. No harm, no foul, He forgives me, he forgives himself. I never blamed either of us, really. My personal thought was, I shouldn't have given the middle finger without being funny about it. Because I was very just like, I literally made him wait a few seconds. Like, it was not a big deal. It was just like, hey. And then I turned around, and that was enough for her. Now we're friends. In my world, now that's my friend. But I did hear through my headphones him saying something like, oh yeah, well, I'll come back around. Like, or, or if I'll see you around here, I'll jump you, or I'll shoot you down. I wish that I had a quick reflex to pull my phone out and record the situation, because if he does sneak up on me, I want to document it. There was that part of me that, wanted to yell, oh yeah, get out, I'll fuck you up. But that's like, ew. Like, it leaves a bad taste in my mind's mouth, those words. Because I'm not going to fuck anybody up. I am able to hold my own, but you know what? A true master martial artist, the real kung fu master or samurai warrior, does not get into fights. The true master can navigate life without having to engage in battle. That's the point. I'm not planning to fight. If you're making fun of a person or don't have any hatred or insecurity or fear that can spill out of you when someone fills you up with their bullshit, then you can't lose. If somebody's taking something so seriously when you're laughing at them. And these days, people, I feel like either they're gonna shoot you to kill you, but nobody's getting out and trying to get into fights with people. And this guy was like a scrawny, weirdo he was a nerd. I'm sure he was taller than me, but I've got God on my side. How dare you? Get out of here. And your shit does not matter to me. Do you realize World War III is happening? I cried this morning watching videos from Israel and Iran because of the animals, because of the pets. And there are people who are cheering on, or how is heartbreak not your first reaction to seeing, it is understandable to look at it from a justice point of view. I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I disagree. Even evil people suffering. I don't know. It's just sad that you can't get through to some people. Even the most evil people have innocent cats, dogs, birds, reptiles. I don't know what other pets they have over there. Seeing videos of Gaza, I saw dogs and cats. And it's crazy how Palestinians still take care of their pets like family, equal to themselves, if not more. And then there's all the animals whose people are no longer alive. To them, that's the same as being abandoned. You don't know the difference if your person didn't come back, especially in a war zone. I don't know if it was Dubai, where people are fleeing the country and just leaving their pets. Just something I heard on the internet, so I can't say I don't know if anything's true or not, I've got a bunch of slow motion eagles soaring over me like it's a sky funeral, or whatever they're called. Sky burial. Take me. Man, every bomb, every fire, every tragic scene that you ever see in residential areas, if you have a pet, that's the same as your pet getting blown up. Whenever animals are casualties in war, animals and ecosystems, it is so much more sad. It's one thing if men, it's like if wars really were sequestered to designated areas, they all just went out, set up some sort of like epic military paintball course, and had it out and kept score somehow. But that's not what war is about, sadly. Like, when you think of all the horses that died in battles, like, bro, don't bring them into it. I recently asked someone if they knew what language Jesus spoke. Allegedly. They didn't know, so I told them Aramaic. And they said... You want to hear something wild? I recently asked somebody if they knew what language Jesus spoke. They said no, and I said Aramaic. And then they said that they always just thought that Jesus spoke English. It blew my mind. You're telling me that people are really out there thinking that the Bible version of Jesus is real. They think every person that is in the Bible really existed in real life. And they all spoke English. You're telling me there are people who believe that, don't even question it. All these people in these Christian churches are truly thinking that Jesus spoke English and his name was Jesus. You know, they're imagining the white Jesus, the classic, the cliche white person, bearded Jesus. That's a new one to me. And you would think that I would know that. And I guess I did know that, but these people don't even question the fairy tales they actually believe. We need a better word for brainwashing. I don't know what to call it. It's sad. And you would think that they would be teaching these people. You think that the people in these churches would be teaching and learning about the truth and the way things really are and were and will be. But no, they just feed them this feel-good fairy tale story. It's even worse when it's Zionist Christian churches or Christian nationalist churches that are out there. I don't know any of them, thank goodness. I just know the simple-minded, decent, wholesome ones. It's very nice right now. Is the river silver or gold in the sunset through the clouds?